So today we're going to be going out and doing the lobster pots for the first time, well, the first time I've videoed it this year. They've been out for about over a month now, but I just haven't made any videos because I've been way too busy on other stuff on the boat, like mackerel fishing and stuff like that, and I haven't had the chance to film. Because the weather's so nice today, I thought I'd come out and make the first video of the summer season and pull some of the lobster pots. We're not going to pull all of them because I pulled a couple of them the other day, and the weather got too windy and I had to come in, so the ones I couldn't do we're going to go and do today, and hopefully we can catch some lobsters, but we'll soon find out. But I doubt I'll have any, or maybe even an octopus maybe, but yeah, we'll see in a minute. These dams over here, I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but they're basically sticks sticking out of the sea with a flag on top. They're my cuttlefish pots, and I haven't made a video on the cuttlefish pots, but I really wanted to, but I didn't really think about it at the time. But I'll put in a clip now. I don't know if it'll be very good. It might be it might be portrait rather than the landscape, but I'll put in a clip and you can just see what the cuttlefish look like when they come up in the pot. But next year, if I do cuttlefish pots next year, I will definitely make a video on it, because it's a video on them, because it's a really interesting and quite a weird thing. They're very weird animals. So we're coming up to the first pot now, and so we'll switch to the GoPro. Pot. Let's see if there's anything in it. Water's so clear at the minute. Not bad. Nice lobster in. Yep, that's a keeper. First lobster. A nice female spider crab. If you didn't know, I mean, people probably know already, but you can tell they're a female because they've got that big round apron underneath, and the males tend to have a more narrow one, but they've got really small claws as well. There's a lobster, look at it. There is a lobster, but I think it's going to be a gauge. Yep. Another keeper lobster. Right, pot number 3. Let's see what we're going to catch. Radio beeping again. Beep, bloody beep. Right, we've got spider crab. He's only just got in, this one. Just coming through the eye. Got a missing lobster here. Might be a mister actually. No, I think it's a mister. Calm down. Keeper in every pot there. That's very good actually. I haven't had that since I've been here. So that is the first 3 pots done. The 3 lobsters, and we'll quickly measure the spider crab. Spider crabs are quite funny things to measure. They're not like most shellfish. Instead of measuring them like that, you've got to measure them the other way, like that. And he's in size, but he is quite a small spider crab anyway. Oh, we'll let him go. They're not really worth a lot of money, sadly. If they were, the fishermen would make a fortune. Just playing them around. Right, so we'll chuck the lobsters in the bin and then we'll go and do the next pot. It was not very pleasant, but I didn't want to put singles out here, so but anyway, oh, there we go. Right, so that one. Now to empty what we have caught. So in this one we have got a lobster. Will he be in size? Oh, he's just out. I'll put a bit of bait in this one. It's not the best bait pouting because it's not very oily. You want oily bait, really. But we don't have that today, so. Right, and then in this one, we've got one fish, one little lobster. I don't know if he'll be in size, probably not. It's small, that one, I think. There we go, another little lobster. He is, yeah, he's well out. Well, not well out. Now we have to shoot the pots away again. Right, here we go. That's the first one. Now you don't want to get your legs caught around this because we'll be going over with the pots. But also, there's another tip, what a lot of people don't know, is that when you shoot the pots away, you want the rope to be really nice and tight in between each pot when you shoot them, because otherwise, the backing rope in the pots, because there's not a lot of tension between each pot, the rope will arch up massively and it's just causing us just ready for an accident for someone else. Getting mopped up in your pot rope. It's not very nice for them, but also it's not very nice for you because you'll probably get your string cut in half. Gap in the leg, that one out. Ow. It's got no V-notch. And no eggs, so it's keep a lobster. Possibly, the theory is true that we have got a bit of rough weather coming next week. And today's the last fine weather day, so possibly the fish have moved because of the rough weather, but I don't know, that's a theory that lobsters move and there's a bit of rough weather coming in. But I don't know. Anyway, let's put this pot back in the sea. That is one hell of a pot. Right. Right, on to the next pot. The heavy pot. Well, it does. It can do well, but the congers and all tend to get in it quite easily. They like to bring a bait. One of the issues with lobster potting is sadly some people will haul up the gear and take the stuff out of the pots, or you might get snorkelers or divers who'll dive down, they'll follow the pot rope and get to the bottom, open it and take everything out, and just leave the door open. And a lot of the people who pull the pots, without you knowing, will also leave the door open as well, and it's a sign that someone has been there before you have. And it's quite sad really, because a lot of effort goes into doing this. I've got to pull it up by hand, I've got to rebait the pot and plan where I'm going to put the pot, where I think the lobsters will be, and then I've then got to wait 2 days before I can even do that again. And before all of that, this pot has been repaired by me in the winter time, and that took a certain amount of, well, hours or whatever to do all the pots and repair them all. So there's a lot of preparation before the pots can even fish. And then someone just comes along and takes everything out of it, and it's stealing, it's theft. I think you've got to be a really crappy individual to do that to someone. Here we go, prime example. Just pull this pot up. Someone's already hauled it and left the door open. Pretty crappy, isn't it, really? Oh well. So I couldn't, the GoPro's died on me and my backup GoPro's not very good. That's why it's called a backup GoPro. Because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But that was the first example of people pulling my pots. But, oh, I don't know. Pain in the ass, and it makes you wonder who it is. But yeah, anyway, I've got 2 more pots to do. I'll show you if there's anything in them, but I can't video me pulling them because the GoPro's gone. So but anyway, I'll go and pull these last 2. Hopefully we'll have something in them, but we'll see. Right, it's going to be quite difficult doing this with one hand, but in this pot, let's have a look. A little bit of POV filming here. Whoa, get back in. One little spider crab. Try not to drop my phone in the sea. And Oh God, you bugger. Right, there you go. He can go back, but that's all what was in there. Nothing else in there. Tiny bit of bait left. Anyway, right, we'll shoot this back and we'll get on to the next one. Right, here we go. Here is the next pot, and there is a goodie in this one. Got a lovely little spider crab there. I don't know if you can see how clear that water is. And we've got, oh no, I knew you were going to write down on the phone down. Right, and we're back again. And we've got a big old prime Cornish lobster. Got no V-knot, no eggs, but it is indeed a female, and you can tell that because, well, you can see how wide that tail is. It's a lot wider. It's built to carry, whoa, look out. It's built to carry eggs, and she is going in my heat pot. But then we've got one little spider crab in there. Oh, and there we go. But look at this. Can you see how clear that water is today? Absolutely beautiful. You can see all the little bits of gravel and everything down there. And then you know why there's a lobster here, because they like that kind of ground. Oh, there goes the GoPro, turning off. Right, bit of bait. Shut the door. Just like that. So I'm steaming home now, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you could like and comment, well no, not you can comment if you want, it's not really, but if you could like and subscribe, that would be better. And if you haven't already, that is. And I hope you really enjoyed the video, and hopefully there should be more to come, and I'll see you in the next one hopefully.